Well, Coach, you're back at home, back on nice turf here, big crowd expected for this game, but you've also got one of the hottest teams in college football coming in to have to deal with, the 3-0 Army Black Knights. I think college football is always better when you have a team like Army and the service academies are having success. You go back a long way with college football. You know the traditions. Does it make you feel a little bit like that too?
Yeah, this is one of the games I think when I saw on the schedule when we arrived here, that would be exciting to never had been part of a game with the service academy and some with the tradition of West Point. Don't know if I expected them to be red hot like they are right now and doing well. That's a credit to Coach Monken and his staff in year 3 of really getting their program where they want it to be, and it'll be a big challenge.
And of course, it's two of upstate New York's FBS programs battling themselves together here as well too. Well, obviously when they run that triple option, which is what they've always run, and they're always good at it. Matter of fact, so good at it now they're second in the country in rushing. What is the challenge, not only in stopping them, but I think you're going to say to me the challenge is preparing for it?
Well, a little bit of everything there. You've got to be able to prepare and see it all, and then when you find all the practice time, whether it be from spring, whether it be fall camp, off week, to get everything looked at. And then you practice it, okay, there's going to be a lot of cut blocks. There's going to be a lot of different things. Okay, how much of that do you really do and stay healthy? There's a lot of different little things that you got to weigh as you go through this. And then get all the schemes and try to get tendencies down. And it's a challenge, and that's what makes where maybe they don't always have in size and speed, that's what makes them so difficult to defend is the uniqueness that you have in the short time to prepare.
I think one of the things that's always said about taking on a triple option team is that you have to teach your defenders to play the man and not the ball, which goes against their natural instincts. How difficult is that?
Well, it is difficult. You hear a lot of teams, and we've done in different portions, but some people don't even practice with a ball, or at least do some things because you're worried about it's more about assignments being where you're supposed to be at different times and not, because so much of your eyes are trained to go get the ball and do different things in that way. So it's assignment, technique, and again, on both sides of the ball, discipline, technique, and execution are really at its forefront in a game like this.
The key to that offense and the key to Army's 3-0 start is their fullback, Andy Davidson, a converted linebacker, but he's had 100 yards rushing in each of their first 3 games. He's in the top 20 in the nation in rushing. Does he take his cues, or do they take their cues on getting the ball to him based on how your defensive tackles and linebackers are playing?
Yeah, well, anytime there's a triple option team, the quarterback's going to read the majority of that, and he's looking at it. And, sometimes even though once the ball's given, whether something's there or not, it takes a talented guy, and he's doing a nice job. And you really see him with second effort plays. He's great balance, kind of fighting for extra yards, and it's easy to see why he's being so successful this year.
Talking with Bulls head coach Lance Leipold as we get you ready for kickoff between the Bulls and the Army Black Knights. Okay, we spend all that time talking about stopping Army's offense, but the best way to do that may be to get your offense to stay on the field and keep them on the sidelines. What's the goal for your offense with Tyree Jackson starting again this week to try to sustain some more drives?
Well, I think what we need to do is continue to improve on our running game. I think we've made improvements these first 2 games. I think statistically, the numbers and averages are where we want them. We need more balance now in the passing game and really become, complete in both areas and become a tough offense to defend. Keep the drives alive, longer drives, keep them off the field, and start taking the steps necessary that we can have a chance to make this a 4-quarter game.
All right. Well, good luck later. Good luck tonight. Should be a fun one. Good crowd, good atmosphere. It should be a fun night at UB Stadium.
Thank you very much.
That's Bulls head coach Lance Leipold getting you ready for the kickoff between the Bulls and the Army Black Knights here on the Bulls Digital Network.